Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a little bit of a different setup for a budgeting video for me, but I figured we'll try out this setup. I'm actually trying something a little bit different today. I do my normal electronic budgeting where I use spreadsheets and stuff, but I wanted to make more of a hands-on way to track some of my stuff. Today I'm just going to be doing like a cash stuffing for savings things. I may end up doing a cash stuffing for budgeting in the future, but for now this is what I'm gonna do just to see if I like it, just to try it out, and then we'll kind of go from there. I do not have my microphone on right now because I wanted you to be able to hear like what's going on at the table, and I was afraid if I put my microphone on you would only hear my voice. So we're gonna try this out. If it doesn't work out, I'll kind of mess around with it next time. So I apologize if the audio isn't as good as it normally is. But anyways, I got this little binder here, and it is already kind of full with stuff in here because I was kind of planning out what my plan was for this video. And then I have this tray over here, and I actually bought prop money because I am still so much of like an electronic person. I really like to have my money in the bank just because I don't really go in person a lot to buy a lot of things, so I don't use cash a lot, and also I just like to get that interest that I could get in like high yield savings and stuff like that. So let's just open this up and we'll take out the prop money first and set it up here, and I'll explain to you what each of the prop money is coming from. So I have it separated into two different envelopes in here, and I also, this is my first time ever getting any type of envelope like this, so next time that I get one, I think I'll probably get ones without the zippers because the zippers kind of make it difficult to get the stuff in and out. But okay, so we have two different piles here. So to start off here, I have $50, $70, $90, $110. So I think I'm just going to kind of put the bills to figure out what bills I have. I think yeah, I do have a 10. Okay. So that works out. I tried to make the denominations a little bit split up so that it would work for this, and honestly I can move this over a little bit. Okay, so $110. That money right there is actually from one of my sinking funds, which was my taxes sinking fund. I was putting aside 30% of the money I made from different things that are not my normal salary job. So I put 30% aside, and I already filed my taxes and already paid what I owed for my state and local, and I'm actually getting money back for my federal. So I ended up just taking that out of my pay at the time, so I didn't need to use any of the money from that sinking fund. So I just decided I'll just reallocate it to other places, and then we'll start up again for this year, obviously putting in 30% of the money I make. And my cat is coming to join the video. Okay, so now we have another amount of money here. So I have 20, 40, and then I think the rest of these, oh no, there is a 5. 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I missed this one too. I'm great at counting this money already, and like I said, my cat is joining here. So let's start over there. 20, I think Fifi kind of messed me up here. 20, 40, 50, and then I think I counted this as 5. So $55. Yep. Okay. So I'm just gonna add all this money together over here. So this $55 actually was just kind of Fifi, her tail was just sitting in my overall spending account, like just the general, not spending, but savings. Like, so I use SoFi savings, and they have like the overall like savings account, and then you can make, I don't know if they call them vaults on there, but like, you know, there's like other sinking funds that you can make. So I had that just kind of sitting there, and it was just not allocated to anything, so I decided I'm going to allocate it. So this money I actually bought off of Temu, but they have it on like Amazon too. Some of them say like teaching children money. Some say like copy on them. I think all of them say copy on them. Motion pictured purposes, like for teaching, and for video, like movies, things like that. But anyways, this is what I'll be using. But all this represents the money that is in my savings account, And the way it's going to work is I have a bunch of different savings challenges that we're going to allocate to different savings goals. And while I am saving up the money, I'll be having a visual representation with this money in these envelopes. And when I hit the end of the savings goal, that money will go from my general savings into each vault that it's supposed to go into. I hope that makes sense. I can try to explain it better later, or maybe I'll even show like on the days that I'm moving it over like what I mean by that. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. So I actually need to go grab a Sharpie really quick or something to write on these with, so I will be right back and it'll literally be a second for you guys. Okay, I'm back with a Sharpie. I feel like I'm kind of out of breath. I just ran all the way downstairs and I didn't find one, and I had to go look because I knew there were some in the basement. And now I'm really out of breath, so sorry about that. That's kind of embarrassing. So let's just get into this binder here. I just printed these out. I don't know if I'm going to use them, but I'll just show them to you. I only printed out 3, if I can even get them out. I just found these online for free, and they're like for each month. Obviously January is already over, February is almost over, and then March will be starting. I don't know exactly if I'm going to use these, but I was thinking about, instead of using like each heart equals something, rolling a dice and then doing that number for it, but I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm just gonna put these back in here for now, and I need to take out the first 2 envelopes here and move them to the back because I kind of organized this because I wanted this to be somewhat organized since I wasn't sure how this was gonna go. It's my first time filming one of these, so I was trying to be somewhat prepared, and I used the first 2 envelopes to keep the money in, but now I need to use them for my savings challenges. So let's just put these back here, and we will go challenge by challenge, and I will tell you what each is for because I haven't actually written it on there yet, and I didn't put anything on the envelopes. This came with like stickers that you can put on the envelopes, but I don't know if I'm going to use them yet or not. I'm kind of weird about like putting something on that feels permanent. It's like a weird brain thing that I have. But anyways, I figured we could write them on each of the savings challenges. The issue is some of the challenges don't fit in the envelopes. That's another problem. So I still am trying to figure it out here, but I actually have it saved in my notes what each of them are for. So we're just going to take one out at a time and just kind of, we're going to set this up together, and while we're setting it up, we're also going to stuff each one of them, I believe. I don't know if we're going to be able to stuff every single one of them. This isn't a ton of money, but we'll at least get a start on it. My cat will probably be making this very difficult, so I can't lock her out because she will just scream and cry. Okay, so the first one on here, I'm actually using both sides, so I need to like, I don't know how to tell myself it's for both sides, but I will end up using both sides, but obviously we're just going to fill up one to start, and this is for my car insurance. I don't really know where we should write this on here at. Maybe like in the top right corner or something. And this is going to go, I'm going to have a savings vault or whatever they call it, a sinking fund for a 1 year ahead savings account for more like necessary things, and then I'll have like my gifts and stuff in a different 1 month ahead. So this is for car insurance and registration. Let's go ahead and put, should I write it like on the side or something? I don't really know. I'm trying to figure out where to write it at. Maybe we'll put it like here. Car. I don't know if I want to put insurance and registration or just insurance, because I'm trying to save up to do like a year at a time for car insurance. Registration obviously isn't that much compared to the insurance, so at least in the state I live in, it's not that bad. This is the first one, and we're going to be stuffing $25. I have more, obviously, different bills, so if I need to get other bills I can, but we're going to stuff $25 in here. So I'm going to take a 20 and a 5, and we'll cross off one of these. Should I color it in or cross it off? I don't really have any fun colors, and I feel like it will just cover up the number anyways, so I don't know. We'll color it in, I guess. Nothing too fancy here. Okay, one colored in. I need to get some like colorful Sharpies or something. And I want this to dry before I put it in the envelope, but we'll be putting in $25. Let's put this back in here. Car insurance. See, it like does not fit in there. It like barely fits. Anyways, that, and there's gonna be $25 in here. And we're gonna just keep it unzipped because I don't think it's going to zip. Next, we have this $20 challenge that saves $600, and this is for car maintenance. So that would be, of course my heat just turned on. That would be like getting snow tires on and off, oil changes, inspection, things like that. And I guess, should we put the start date on here? I didn't even really think about doing that. Today is February 22nd, so I guess I'll put that on here. So 2/22/25. It's so weird that it's 2025. I'm using my little cheat sheet on my phone over here. I'm just gonna set it over here. You guys can't even see it. Okay, that's my cheat sheet, so I know what each thing is for. And this one you actually put in like what you put in and then like the balance. I don't know if I'm gonna use this. Anyways, that seems like too much work for me. Where should we write on here what it's for? Maybe down here? Or should we do it again on the side? I think I can fit it over here. So this one, oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. This one is for, what'd I say? Car maintenance? We'll just, yeah, we'll call it that. Why do I always forget how to spell maintenance? Isn't it E-N-A-N-C-E? Is that right? I think that's right. Comment down below if I don't know how to spell, because I wouldn't be surprised. And I think we can stuff this one too. I'm really just gonna see how many I can stuff. So this one is $20, so I'm just gonna take a 20 and we will stuff this one. And I can't fit this one in here, so I'm just gonna keep it kind of like in front of it, but we will put $20 in this envelope for car maintenance. And like I said, this will just kind of go in front there. Next we have, this one's going to get a little confusing, I have a feeling, but I'm going to actually try to do both sides at once, I think. So this will be gifts. So there's this side and this side. One's going to be like birthday gifts and the other is going to be holiday. So like the difference is like these are to buy people birthday gifts. This is for holidays that you don't think about, like getting like food for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, things like that. So we're gonna put birthday gifts. I'll just call it birthdays. And then on the other side, I guess we'll write it over here, holidays. Holidays. Okay. So I hope I have enough to do all these, but let's do, I probably should be keeping a tally of how much money I have left on my calculator. So we started with 165, right? Hang on. So we started with 165. I had to go back and look. I also then realized that I forgot to cross this off. Off to a good start here. I think I'm just going to do like an X in it, like that. So that one is done. Okay, back to this. I'm going to subtract from here. We stuffed 25 and then we stuffed 20, so we're down to 120. So I'm going to put 5 in each of these. This is my first time doing this, so like I'm trying to figure out like what is a good amount. So let's go ahead and grab 5 and 5 maybe. So 5 and 5. So 5 for birthdays and 5 for holidays. So that'll be $10. So we'll cross off 1 5 here and 1 5 here. And we'll just flip this page here, and this will go in here after it's done drying. So that's done, and $10. Let's come to the next one. This one I have to look what it's for. I think this is for Christmas because I already have some money in there and my goal is like 500, I think. Yep, this one is for Christmas. Okay. Some of these ones I'm going to wait because I don't know how much yet. So let's just finish looking through them and then we'll kind of decide. Because we just stuffed another 10, so we're down to 110. And there's some of these I want to make sure I get something for. So this one is actually a 100 envelopes challenge, but I don't have the 100 envelopes. And maybe in the future I would do that, but I don't really care so much. It's more about like crossing each off. So I'm just going to put it all in one envelope and hopefully that works fine. If it gets to be too much, I might end up just like depositing it and putting in like a piece of paper, like getting rid of how much of the prop money I have in there. But this is for my car savings fund. So we're just going to put on here new car, or at least new car to me. Not necessarily a brand new car, but you get what I mean. This is what this challenge is going to be going towards. And let's see, this next one here. Oh no, I'm gonna end up ripping it. Okay. This one, I love it because if you know anything about me, I love butterflies. This one's a $5,000 one, and this is actually for my emergency fund. I have a goal of hitting 10,000 in my emergency fund, so this challenge will obviously help with that a lot. So let's just put on here. Can you see that? Yeah, okay. Emergency fund. Perfect. And 125 is a lot of money. I don't think I'm going to be able to stuff this one today, but that's okay. And then we have this one here. This is for my vacation savings, which my goal for that is like 2,000. So obviously this is not going to fill that, but that's okay. It is a step in the right direction. So I'm going to put on here vacation, which this vacation is not even planned yet. So I have time, I think, to save for it. And then the last ones I have in here are all back here. So we have these little ones. So we have a $1, a $5, and this 26-week challenge. And these are all going to be bonus ones that I keep in the back, which any money that I put in these would just go towards debt. I just thought it'd be a good thing to have, like if I stuff all the money but then I have like a weird amount left over, I could just put it in the ones or the fives or somewhere on here or whatnot. So these will all go towards my student loan, paying those off. And then this last one here is actually going to be for saving up for the security deposit for the apartment, because I'm taking over the lease here, but I'm gonna pay my mom her security deposit that she put in, since it's kind of confusing the way that we're transferring over the lease, so she won't be getting it back. So I'm gonna give her that money, obviously, and then I'll get the security deposit at the end. So sorry if that was confusing. Anyways, I need to save up, I think it's $750 for this challenge. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for this yet. I haven't decided. I was gonna like try to just do the math. I was thinking about maybe using one of these to help me kind of figure it out. Or I was kind of thinking whatever I can stuff, I'll just put in here and then we'll just keep adding it up. But I don't know. Maybe that's a dumb idea. Maybe I should just use this, one of these ones to do it and then just add 50. But we'll see. I think I'm going to use this to kind of help me with this, and I don't know. We'll see. I might end up not even using a savings challenge, but that's what these are for. So I'm going to put the vacation one in front. And then these are all for the debt, I think. Or I might just put that in the back. Okay. I'm going to take this one I just decided and put it up here to save up for that deposit. So we'll just write on here Apartment deposit. Cool. So what do we still have to stuff here? Why don't we go ahead and stuff a couple of these. So we have $110 left to work with. We already did these two and these two. We haven't done Christmas. We haven't done the 100 envelopes, and we haven't done, we're not going to do emergency fund this time. That's fine. We can do vacation and apartment deposit. Let's do apartment deposit first. So I think I'm gonna put $50 into this one. So minus 50. So we'll just we'll cross that off on here. So we'll cross this one off here. $50. And we'll put this into this envelope here. Okay, and then this will just kind of hang out in the front there. And then we have vacation, Christmas. So this one obviously has like every number to pick from, so we'll wait to do that one till the end to see what we have left. Let's come to Christmas here, and let's do, how about we do maybe $28? So we'll do a 20, oops, a 5, and then 3 ones. You know what? I changed my mind actually. We'll do 27. So cross this off here. 27. So minus 27. We have $33 left. So I'm gonna put this money in here. And then we'll just put this in front here. $33 left. We're not doing the emergency fund this time, so let's just put this back. Next, larger amount, we will stuff some towards this. Oops. Okay, so we have we have vacation, and we have the car savings funds left to do. So we have $33 left. So let's figure out what makes sense for this. So let's see, I have a 20 and 10 and 3 ones. This is not a lot of money to stuff, so maybe we will just do, I think we'll just do 2 into vacation, and then we'll do 20, 31 into the new car one. So let's do this, and I'll cross off. That's the lowest option on here, but that's okay. So $2 goes into this envelope here. And then what did I say we have here? $31. Yes, $31. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna color in the top of the envelope on here. And that's gonna signify that the envelope is full. Okay. So that's how I'll know that the envelope is full. The envelope, because I'm just putting them all into the same one on here. Okay. Okay, and we are all out of money. I didn't even subtract that. What was it? $2 and then 31. $0 we have left. So that is all the cash stuffing savings we will be doing today. We did what, $165 I think it was, so that is really good. I didn't put anything to these debt ones back here, but that's okay. I think my plan is that from the money that I have left over at the end of the month that I didn't spend in my spending categories like I've been doing before, I've been putting it into different savings things or to my loans or whatnot. I will be saving some of that for cash stuffing savings, and then also just in my budget itself I'll be budgeting some money that will go to savings. So this is kind of more of a fun way to do it, and like I said, I guess I could try to explain that one more time. So for example, let's pick we'll just pick like one that's already out. So this one here. So Christmas. This is $27, and this $27 will go into like my general savings account for SoFi. So the whole $65 that we did today will go into my general savings, and then once we fill in this whole board, $465 will be moved from the general savings into specifically my Christmas sinking fund. So that's kind of how I'm going to do it. So either way, it's still making the percentage in the high yield savings, getting that, interest and everything, but that way it's a fun way to kind of track each thing and make sure that I'm putting money to multiple things rather than just one singular thing, because I kind of tend to focus on one thing and I'm not good at like allocating to multiple things, and then other funds don't get funded. So that is all for today's video. This was just a small little sinking fund stuffing, whatever you want to call this, and I will have some more coming up. I obviously will have like my tax refund coming up at some point in the next couple months or so. I'll be filming that, and that one will be more money than this one, so I'll be able to make more progress on these, and I'll show you guys what I'm putting each of those things to and everything like that. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any feedback on things you didn't like, or if you don't like the audio and would like me to go back to using my microphone, I will do that. This is a very like simple layout that I have here. I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on this, obviously, so this is what we're working with now, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Also comment down below, leaving any tips, recommendations, anything for your savings, or even share any of your savings wins, debt payoff wins down below. It's always cool to see other people's journeys and everything down in the comments below. But if you do decide to stick around and subscribe, then I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!